Friends, in a culture cruise, we get to study our complex human nature, the way God made us, in the business news. Now, keep in mind that these business stories are really just retellings of stories from the Old and New Testaments, okay? Let's go there. The protein obsession scales up. As in America's self-optimizing culture, one macronutrient is big business. By the way, I think Adam and Eve were concerned about an apple or some fruit. And my question is, were they obsessed with the fruit on the tree or with knowledge? Those questions come up in the Bible. Do Pelotons and $9,000 saunas deserve tax breaks? There's an ethical question here. By the way, I think Christ was concerned about doing the right thing for everyone, right? Ethical questions. We'll get back to that one. 15%. The tariff rate on Japanese exports to the United States. Well, for now. 5 mistakes that can lengthen the road to retirement. Don't ask him to bump up your Zestimate. Even in a frozen housing market, people keep coming to the real estate listing site to gawk and dream, says the man now turning it into a super app. High times for high protein products. Very interesting. I was never big into protein bars because I was never a weightlifter. I have this thing called vasovagal. But many in my family, oh boy, they got obsessed with proteins at certain parts of their lives. Now, to the ethical question. A new telehealth system seems likely to benefit wealthier Americans more than poor people, economists say. Geez, what would Jesus think about this? Callie Means, a founder of TrueMed, has risen to a right-hand role for the health secretary, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. Really? Do you think there might be a little political favoritism here? The Peacock Chair in the Black Experience. Good story that features Beyonce, Huey Newton. And then finally, Waterfront City comes into its own, long overshadowed by its neighbor, but now attracting wealthy newcomers. This is West Palm Beach, Florida. Well, this is true for any community in our country and probably the world, throughout the world.